Hello! So it's Thursday morning now, 8 a.m. We're gonna play Dragon Age for a couple of hours. Have a nice chilled out Dragon Age live stream. I was supposed to be playing Tomb Raider today, but unfortunately, as you may know from the last stream, there was a problem, and yes, the save file was corrupted, so I'm gonna need to work out what I'm gonna do about that. But in the meantime, I figured let's just play some more Dragon Age. Just have a little extra Dragon Age stream for the week. So there'll be 3 Dragon Age streams this week. But that's good. Dragon Age is a good game. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. So last time on Monday, it was really exciting. What happened on Monday? So we saw Corypheus for the first time, the big bad. And he destroyed Haven. Well, Haven was destroyed, and we have now gone to Skyhold, which is this big castle in the hills on the mountains. So that's where we are today. And so to start with this stream, I figured we'd just explore Skyhold because there's some things we need to find. We should probably talk to our companions because it will, you know, a lot has happened since last we spoke. So I feel like it would be good to see what they're up to. So we're going to do that. And we need to find the war room and the blacksmith and probably some other stuff as well. And we have some new people to meet as well. So the first little bit of this stream is probably going to be pretty, not quite as exciting, shall we say, as the last one in terms of story and stuff. But it'll be good to just see what's around here and see what we can do. So that's the plan. And then maybe later we'll actually do a quest. You know, an actual quest. We'll actually do something. But we'll see. We'll just have to play it by ear. But for now, I feel like we should explore all that Skyhold has to offer. Right.
Look at this place.
It's
a bloody palace it is.
It is a bloody palace, it
Fit
is.
for a king, eh?
I want to examine. Ooh, everybody is around. Examine. News from Thedas. Haven destroyed by Darkest Menace. Dire news from the Frostbacks. The Pilgrim Sanctuary of Haven, home to the new Inquisition, has been destroyed. Information is still vague, but some believe a dragon resembling an archdemon was involved in the attack. Fears of a new blight are now beginning to surface. As the Chantry continues to flounder, some are concerned that Haven's destruction may predict the Inquisition's imminent collapse. However, there is yet hope, as reports indicate that the Herald of Andraste and Inquisition leadership survived and have found refuge elsewhere. Crya Belinas. So that's a little update, I guess, on what's been happening. Let's go speak to people. Minave. Let's speak to Minave.
Thank you for saving my life, and giving us a chance to help. I'm mostly studying now, but Helisma can talk to you.
Okay. So, there's Sarah. Let's speak to Sarah.
So, Inquisitor. It is Inquisitor
It
now,
is.
right? Remember that war we talked about stopping? Full of little baddies I can stick with little arrows. That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it? Andraste, what did I step in?
Which one? There we go. Let's go with that
I've
one.
apparently been through a lot. But yes, Corypheus was a surprise.
Good morning,
No, a surprise would
Melissa.
be. Oh,
Good
I
to
stepped
see you.
in dog shite. No one says, oh, a Magister God monster, I'm surprised. Impossible things aren't surprises.
Corypheus seems real enough.
The ancient thing trying to kill us seems pretty real.
Don't get me started. Oh, wait, too late, right? A Magister who cracked the Black City. It's a hazy dream, right? I mean, if it's real, then the seat of the Maker? Real thing. A seat needs a butt, so the Maker? Real thing.
I've rescued your
Fairy
favourite
stories about the
elf,
start
Minave.
and
Yay!
end of the world. Real things. It's too far, innit? I just want to plug the Skyhole rubbish so I can go play.
Do you believe or not?
You joined to help the little people caught up in this. But do you believe or not?
In Andraste? Of course.
But you doubt what you're seeing and hearing.
It can't be true. Even fanatics don't want to be this right. Look, I have arrows. I can make this Corypheus believe in those.
Corypheus.
Good enough? Please be good enough.
Pick whatever cause you want, I guess.
As long as you're reliable when we go Magister hunting, stay for whatever reason you like.
Like don't have nuts to do with it. Not when we're tracking monsters that shouldn't be. What I want is to get everything back to business as usual. A nice simple system with simple problems. Helps me, helps people, helps you. In that order. For now.
That almost makes sense.
You're starting to not sound completely crazy.
I know, scary, innit? So bring 'em on. But first, food. I'm starving.
Right, we have spoken to one person. Yeah, sometimes I'm not very good at rescuing people, so I was better than usual last time, so I was very pleased with myself. So who else have we got? We've got Vivienne just staring at these twigs.
It was a mistake to use Haven as a base of operations. The town was completely indefensible.
Oh, you can blame me later.
A lot of our people just died. We will discuss whose fault that is later.
Now is always the time, my dear. The past cannot be changed, and tomorrow may never come. You left yourself vulnerable to attack. It was a miscalculation, one that I'm sure you won't repeat. But the enemy struck a serious blow against you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that. You must.
Oh gosh, I don't think we want to be too confrontational. Corypheus will pay.
I'm not going to forgive what happened at Haven. Corypheus will answer for what he's done.
You're angry. Good.
Oh,
Anger
approval.
can save you when everything else is gone. Just make sure you put it to good use. Our enemy advances, Inquisitor. We must not sit idly by. Act first and teach them to fear us. You can become the leader the faithful require, but you must do it soon.
Let's remember this moment forever, the moment when Vivienne slightly approves of something we have done. It may never happen again. Right, who else can we go and see? There's so many people, Blackwall, and they're all just standing around here. I'm going to forget somebody.
So, this is Skyhold. Come, let's walk the ramparts.
Oh gosh.
I want to examine our fortifications.
Looks like we're so suddenly going to be somewhere else.
We'll be able to see Corypheus coming from miles away.
If we see him, he sees us.
On the other hand, that means he can see us from miles away.
Let him come. I swear I'll take the twister bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
Middle again.
You see this as a personal insult, don't you?
If it's not personal for you, maybe it should be. The people flock to your banner, eager to fight for the Herald of Andraste. Their faith is a leash, and your Inquisition has taken hold of it.
I like Vivienne, not her character, but the portrait of her character. Yeah, I know what you mean. I
Tell me honestly,
like Vivienne as well.
are you what they
but
say you are?
Yeah, as you say.
Andraste's chosen.
Look at that little smile that she's got. But my Inquisitor doesn't believe. She believes in elven gods, so let's go with this.
I wish they'd understand that I'm really nobody.
You're somebody. Don't you see what you are to them? Without you, they'd be consumed by despair. We all would. They need you to be Andraste's messenger. It gives them hope. The truth doesn't matter. Listen to me talk. Your time is valuable and I've wasted enough of it.
Vivienne's always the character that I have the most trouble getting the approval of. It's quite frustrating. And oddly, this time I'm having trouble getting approval of Cassandra, and Cassandra's not normally a problem. So, let's just look at the map to see... Like, we can't go this way yet. And we want to do this bit last, after we've spoken to everybody else. So, I guess we go in here. And just see what there is that we can do. do. Oh, no. Let's just go down. Let's just go down the stairs. I don't want to go speak with Varric yet. I want to leave that till later.
Majestic. How is a place like this ever?
Oh. My Inquisitor got distracted mid-sentence and stopped talking. Oh, a Dan.
Haven was a cock-up, Herald, Inquisitor. But you did right by me, and others. We'll pay you back.
Right, let's speak to...
Scout Harding.
Your worship.
Ooh, what can we... I guess we don't know anything about her,
So
let's...
who's Scout Harding really?
Me? Oh, I'm no one. Lived near Redcliffe all my life. Herded sheep for my neighbor. When the Inquisition came through my village, I helped by telling them everything I knew about the area. Then I signed on. Wanted to see the world before it was swallowed up by... that thing out there.
What's new?
What's been going on?
Seeker Cassandra came through here, looking like a storm cloud. That's just her face, though, isn't it?
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
I have to go.
Speak to people. Who do we need to see? Right, we've seen everybody here. Ooh, Iron Bull.
Inquisitor, huh? Well,
That's not the
you've
best
got
angle.
the fortress for it. Speaking of which, when you've got a second, there's something I want to show you.
Let's do that now, I guess. Although, let's just investigate. No, let's... You had something to show me.
What did you want me to come see?
Here, come on. I'll show you.
Oh, we're going all over the place.
Why am I dressed like this?
Oh,
You'll see. Come on. It'll be worth your time, I promise. Evening. Iron Bull. My merc band just joined up.
Tanner. I'm from Jader. Well, near Jader.
Mira. I was guard captain for Lady Pendel. Signed on after shit blew up at the Conclave. Share a drink? Who's your friend?
This is Grim. She doesn't talk much.
say little.
Huh.
So, you ready to kill some demons? Or Venatori? Or whatever that Corypheus asshole is?
This isn't just about killing. We're helping the Inquisitor save the world and build the next empire.
Say little.
Well, long as I get paid, I'm happy. That's why I signed up.
I just couldn't spend my whole life on a farm. Needed to live a little, you know.
What about you, Mira? Why'd you join up? I thought you were serving some noble.
I saw what happened at Haven. The Inquisitor staring down that monster and his archdemon. I don't sing the chant of light as much as I should. But you can't see something like that and not believe.
Well, Grim and I should find our tents. Thanks for the drink.
I hope they fix the dialogue system in DA4. Sometimes it's a bit annoying. Yes, that would be
I know
good.
every soldier under my command. You don't have that option. But a few faces might help.
Their attitudes just surprised me.
I knew some of the soldiers felt like that, but to actually hear it...
It's hard to be just an idea sometimes. That's all you are to most of them. It's why you could stand right in front of them without being recognized. You've got a good army coming along. Remember that, no matter what comes next.
Thank you, Iron Bull. My biggest pet peeve when it comes to the dialogue choices in Inquisition is when you pick something and then the Inquisitor says something which seems entirely different to the option you picked. That's my biggest pet peeve in terms of this. You're just like, no, that's not what I meant at all. And then you accidentally end up, like, gaining so much disapproval or something. Because you've accidentally been very, very confrontational. Ooh, speaking of confrontational.
Have you met this friend of Varric's,
Next
Inquisitor?
on the list.
Not yet. No.
It had better not be who I think it is. I will wring that little bastard's neck.
Failed paraphrasing, yes, BioWare is famous for that. It's a problem, it's a problem. Who do you think it is?
Why? Who do you think it is?
Someone Varric claimed he could not contact. Someone the Inquisition, indeed all of Thedas, desperately needed. I'll reserve judgment until I know for certain. No need to have that rogue screaming persecution yet again.
What can we maybe save that for later? I'd like your advice.
Do you have any advice for me?
Treat Dorian with caution. It's possible he could be what he seems. A Tevinter mage wishing to do better than his countrymen. What if he is not? At best, his presence makes the Inquisition appear to have questionable allies.
Okay, let's go.
That's enough for now.
As you wish.
I'm just going to look at the map to check that I have now spoken to everybody that's on this side. So we've got done Cassandra and Iron Bull. Quartermaster, we could pop over there. Sarah, yep, done. Vivienne, done. Blackwall, done. So we need to do Cullen, and we need to look for Cole. So let's... Oh, we can't fast travel. Well, let's just walk over there then. I wanted to fast travel, never mind. And then down and up. Varric is last. We're doing Varric last. And then we're going to the war room. And we need to find the blacksmith. Oh, and we also need to go back into the keep, or whatever you would call it. Okay, sorry, I'm getting lost, so I thought I should have a quick reminder of what I was doing. Right, how do we get over here? I guess we go through there. Let's find coal. Look for coal.
The order was
Perfect.
sent?
Yes, Commander.
This thing is not a stray puppy you can make into a pet. It has no business being here.
Wouldn't you say the same of an apostate?
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit.
A spirit.
It is a demon.
If you prefer, although the truth is somewhat more complex.
How complex?
I'm not sure how much more complexity I need, Solus.
Indeed, my dear. He may call it whatever he likes, but it is still a threat.
In fact, his nature is not so easily defined.
Speak plainly, Solas. What are we dealing with?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But you claim Cole looks like a young man. Is it possession?
No. He has possessed nothing and no one. And yet he appears human in all respects. Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him to do so.
I don't like when the dialogue ends when there are more open questions, and I don't like that I can't see answered questions. Yeah, there are definite flaws with the dialogue wheel. I'll talk with him. Solus does like questions, but I'll talk with him.
I should hear what Cole has to say for himself. Where is he now?
If none of us remember him, he could be anywhere.
Haven. So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat. Hot, white pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to... I'm dying. I'm... dead.
Are you okay?
You're feeling their pain?
It's louder this close, with so many of them.
Would you like to go somewhere more comfortable?
Yes, but here is where I can help. Every breath slower. Like lying in a warm bath. Sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight. Gone. Cracked brown pain. Dry. Scraping. Thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
You're a friendly spirit, I guess? Like, I feel like we're more on the spirit
You're
side
using
than
your
the demon
powers
side.
as a spirit to help people.
Yes? I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends. I lost everything. I learned how to be more like what I am. It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more. I can help.
I want Cole to stay.
If you're willing, the Inquisition could use your help.
Fabienne's disapproval. So
Yes.
disapproval, though.
Helping. I help the hurt. The helpless. There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please. The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
And his pain.
All right. Help him.
It's all right. I want to stay.
Cool. I haven't heard of Asunder, but that's interesting that Cole is a completely different character in it. That's never great. Yeah, not sure if I like characters changing often in the DO universe. It can be a bit confusing when so much time passes between, like, games and stuff. Anders is another example. Right, who else do we have? Let's have a quick look at the map and work out. Ah, yes, it's Cullen, right? I just want to see what's here. Where does this go? Ooh. Where does this go? Ooh. Right. Okay, I'm gonna stop getting distracted and go and see Cullen, who is there. Cullen is there.
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well. Now! We set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon, or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have...
It was a bad situation.
We were all shaken by what happened.
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. And I wouldn't want to. We must be ready. Work on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week. We will not run from here, Inquisitor.
How many did we lose?
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse. Morale was low, but it's improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
I hope I'm a good leader.
Everyone has so much faith in my leadership. I hope I'm ready.
You won't have to carry the Inquisition alone, although it must feel like it. We needed a leader, and you have proven yourself.
We're starting over.
If we need to start over, Skyhold seems as good a place as any.
Once repairs are complete, it will be a strong base of operations. I will do everything I can to ensure the security of our people. You have my word.
Right, let's go inside then. Although we could speak to Cole.
Roderick was sorry before he died.
Sorry for what?
Did he tell you why he was sorry?
Blood everywhere. Monsters, madness, dying. We're all dying. The Herald stands against it, and heads turn. Desperate and simple, pure. Voices in the chantry. Years since I'd sung the song and felt it flowing through me. But this is real. This is real. So long since I'd felt it. Falling, flying, faith. And I fought her. Make her forgive me. I hope I did enough.
Okay, let's go inside. We've got 3 more people to see, I think. Oh, looks like this isn't inside. I need to go this way. There we go. Whoops, don't fall down the stairs. So, this way. Read. Request for resources on the Fade. Regarding your request, as a noted partner of the Inquisition, Lady Montilier has ensured our contacts are quick to reply. The few titles on hand accompany this letter, with the remaining en route from libraries in Val Royeaux and surrounding. Archivist Bannon. Ooh, Fade and Spirits Mysterious, an Enchanter's Observations, The Unholy Grace, On Silver Cords, Wisdom Failed, Translations of the Elian Excavation, To Vintage Journeys Inward, Our Orlesian Heart, Speaking to the Other, On Livium, Dalish Myth and Collected Truths Against, and something else. 2 more pages of titles listed beneath. Good, I'm glad I didn't need to read them all.
What was this place? So much room for whatever was here.
Right, let's speak to Solus.
Hello.
Hello. Tell me about... Let's just do the dialogue.
I'd be interested in hearing your opinions on elven culture.
Perhaps you could ask Sarah. She has opinions.
You don't seem to like her.
You don't much care for Sarah, do you?
I pity her. Although I imagine she would detest that. Perhaps in truth, I envy her. She has a purity of purpose that I lack. I have observed too much and done too little. What do you wish to know?
Tell me about elven magic.
Is elven magic different from the magic used by humans?
No and yes. Magic is magic, just as water is water, but it can be used in different ways. Dalish magic is more practical, not needing chantry approval, although they still frown on blood magic. Superstition. Much of it is more subtle. A legacy from when elves were immortal.
About blood magic.
You said that the censure against blood magic was a superstition.
Approval? That's what we want.
It's fortunate Cassandra is not within earshot. Most modern cultures forbid blood magic. Publicly, even Devinter disapproves of it. But as I said, magic is magic. It matters only in how it is used.
Oh, gosh. Meh.
To be honest, I don't see it as different from any other magic. It's a means to an end.
Indeed. The problem is that under the Chantry, blood magic is forbidden, so only criminals practice it. While in Tevinter, magisters compete with each other, instead of keeping their volatile friends in check. They always succeed through power, so they have never had the chance to learn another way.
Oh, goodbye, I guess.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Right, whenever I'm in this room, I can never remember whether it's this door or this door. But that's got a big clump of stones, so... Right.
Brilliant, isn't it? One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. Am I speaking too quickly for you?
Not at all.
You don't need to worry about me. I can keep up.
Yes, I noticed that.
Did you now?
Certainly. If you were a slack-jawed yokel, you'd already be dead. I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister. But this is something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales. But here we are. One of those very Magisters. A dark spawn.
They say the Chantry is lying?
Who does the Imperium say started the Blight?
You know how it is.
Not us.
They say Darkspawn were always there. Magisters and the Blight aren't even related. Is that a surprise? No one wants to admit they shit the bed. But if Corypheus is one of the Magisters who entered the Black City and he's Darkspawn, what other explanation is there?
He could be lying.
We only know what Corypheus claims to be.
True. He might be a convincing liar, or delusional, or insane. But how many delusional maniacs are going to have that knowledge? He broke open the Fade. I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it, somewhere. But no. It was us all along. We destroyed the world.
It's not destroyed yet.
Last I checked, the Blights hadn't actually destroyed the world.
Not for lack of trying. If they were more clever, they'd have unleashed something that would really do the job. No one will thank me, whatever happens. No one will thank you either. You know that, yes?
No one likes a pessimist.
That attitude must be why they kicked you out of the Imperium.
They didn't kick me out? Well, only because they never got around to it. Eventually, they might have. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped. Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the world.
Right.
Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way.
Thanks. There's something... a book. There's a book. Ooh, Fiona. Speak to Fiona.
Greetings, Inquisitor. That is your title now, yes? I should thank you. The way things ended in Redcliffe, you could have demanded anything you wished. Yet you chose to make us equal partners. I was not expecting that.
I believe in your cause.
You rebelled for good reason.
I'm pleased to hear you say that, Inquisitor. I've been a Grey Warden, Grand Enchanter, leader of a rebellion, and now I am none of those things. Odd where fate takes you, as you're no doubt well aware.
Everything is well?
I trust everything is well with the mages.
Most are pleased with the Alliance, even if we wonder what will happen next.
Okay, let's go.
I'll leave you to it.
Before you go, Inquisitor, a question.
Question?
In Redcliffe, after we left, did you perhaps speak with King Alistair? Considering who you are?
He wasn't in the mood to talk.
It's just that I knew his father, Marek, back when I was a warden.
That's interesting.
Oh, that's rather interesting. Does he know that?
No, he doesn't. And he shouldn't. I only wanted to know if he was happy. His father had such hopes for him. Don't mind me, Inquisitor. The concerns of an old woman. Nothing more.
DA4 Interventor will be very interesting. Yes, I am so excited for the next game. It's going to be ages till we can play it, but I am so excited. The folly of General Not Sheraton. 4. And so it was that victory was absolute, and cheers were raised for General Not Sheraton, and so buoyed by respect and admiration, Not Sheraton stood proud and removed the mask to state her true name. For had they not accepted her, had they not thrived by her leadership, had they not become comrades despite station and masks and nonsense of protocol? And the answer was swift and bewildering, for they had not, and swiftly she was bundled away amid chorus of impostor and spy and other terms she could not know, for she still did not know Orlais. Ooh. Helisma.
Greetings to you, Inquisitor. I am to serve as assistant to any research concerns. You'll find my skills are exceptional. I hope they prove useful.
You replace Maeve?
You're taking over the duties of Maeve?
Yes. She said she was needed elsewhere and that I should serve the Inquisition to the best of my ability.
What is she doing?
I wasn't told.
Okay, you're a Tranquil.
You were made Tranquil?
Yes, I am tranquil. It was necessary due to a willful nature that made wielding magic a dangerous endeavor. I remember that being a difficult time, but I cannot remember why. My skills are well used in my current position.
How are your duties going, I guess, and then we
What
can
is
do...
your evaluation of how we're doing?
Not optimal, given the facilities. Skyhold should be improved, or our efforts will continue to suffer.
Okie dokie.
As you were.
Let's
Yes,
turn in some research, if we have any. Do we have any? Yay, we have 3 things. And now... There is... That was that table that we just went past. Liliana should be up here, right? Oh, examine. On the condition of your charges, dear Liliana, you'll be happy to learn that your friends are doing well. Schmoopers II is still unhappy about his meal plan and tries to get into the pantry. I had to have a bolt installed, and now he whines constantly. The 2 little ones are still a handful, but good news, I've managed to discourage Boulette from relieving herself on the silk rug Justinia gave you. Felicienne, from 2 doors over, has been visiting almost every day to play with the nugs. She is quite delightful, and Schmoopers II is fond of her. I suspect it is because she brings him sweets from her father's shop. I had to ask her governess to keep her from visiting the house, however, as someone tried to infiltrate it 2 nights ago, an agent of one of the Blanchards hoping to uncover some of the Nightingale's secrets. I neutralized and interrogated him. His ability to withstand questioning was deplorable. Someone needs to talk to the Blanchards about their spies. All I had to do was put Schmoopers II in his face and tell him that I hadn't fed the creature that day. Your pet played his part admirably. I have received your orders and will depart for Ferelden as soon as possible. I have arranged for Gardner to take over nug keeping. Sparrow. I don't believe that Fiona doesn't know how her son is doing, not as a mage, as a grand enchanter. Yes, it is curious.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
The names of those we lost.
Oh dear.
You must blame me for this.
I blame Corypheus.
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame. I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
Well, we could have lost both.
More likely, they would have stayed out there, died, and we would have lost Haven anyway. You don't know that. Their lives could have bought Haven a small chance. My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
Men are not disposable?
Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter. Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus... We're better than Corypheus.
Right. Where do we need to go? There's, an exclamation mark over there. I think we need to go there. Ah, that will be where Cullen is now. Cullen's moving around. And then there's a question mark over here. Whereabouts are we? Could do the question mark first. No, that's near the war room. Let's do Cullen first. Josephine! Josephine, that's who I've forgotten. So Josephine is here. Let's do that. And I can't fast travel, which is annoying. Or can I? Maybe I'll just go to the fast travel thing and see if I can. Thank you for reminding me. There we go. I can fast travel. No, I can't. And the Undercroft, yes. This is good. Let's go downstairs and do the Undercroft and Josephine. So, this way. So the Undercroft is here. Undercroft. And then we'll do Josephine. Storage, yay!
Now, what did they make down here, and what can I make?
What indeed? Cataloguing Skyhold Undercroft editions. Difficult to be clear, we can add all the equipment our backs can bear, but structural changes are best avoided. With new walls and such, you need anchors to tie in new stone, which means excavation, and I wouldn't go messing with the Undercroft. Seems like it was built to purpose, whatever that was. The whole keep has settled on top of it. It's weathered some serious heat and pressure. There are spots that feel like the inside of a forge. Large spots. No idea what that means. It's as solid as you get, so fill it full of tools and toys. But there's a dwarven name for someone who tries to change an old building like that. Sodding fool. Structural evaluation for Lady Laverland's consideration. Mason Gatsy. Right, what else have we got to look at? So much stuff to look at. Let's talk to Harriet.
I've walked away from too many burning buildings for one lifetime. This place, though, it'll be alright. It's Inquisitor now, isn't it? That'll take some getting used to.
For you and me both.
You think it's strange to say. It's stranger to hear.
Don't let it go to your head. We need you level. Everyone just got a big, hard reason to hate Corypheus. And we already did, but we didn't have a name. You're the surprise, not him.
Everything is functional.
You've got it all up and running.
Your basics, like always. There's space here for, I don't know what. This place was built for something big. It'll be a job to fill it.
Okay, goodbye.
I'll be back later.
I'll be here.
I usually side with the Templars. The storyline of Barris and the Recovering Templars is better. Mages are boring story-wise in this game. Fiona stands in the tower and that's it. Yeah, I've done both. I tend to do the mage storyline more. One, because I really like the whole time travel story, the whole time travel quest. I really like that, so I tend to go for that. And also because I play mages quite a lot, and I just feel like they would probably side with the mages. But I feel like next time I play, I'm going to side with the Templars again, because it's been a little while since I've done that. Let's sell some stuff. Get rid of some stuff. Oh, the wrong thing. Let's sell those. Let's see what we can buy. Let's put some stuff in storage maybe, or we could do tint armor. Not going to do that yet, I think. Equip potions. Upgrade potions, I'm good with that. Skyhold customization. It's one of the quests. I'm going to stick with the Inquisition banner though. Stick with the one bed we have. Basic drapery. Heraldry. Ooh, we could do Dalish. Or Inquisition. Let's go Inquisition for now. Decor. No decor options. Throne. Ooh. There are some good thrones. Let's stick with the Inquisition one for now, and then we can always change. And then windows. Let's do Inquisition windows. Oh, I do both missions, then reload and stick with the Templars, because why not do both? That's true. Maybe I'll do that next time. That sounds cool. Craft weapons. I could do that. Let me just see what armor I've got so I can see which... Why don't I have any armor on? I guess it's because I'm in Skyhold, but never mind. I want to see what armor, what my... So 107. And weapon-wise... 203. Let's save quickly. Craft armor. Ooh. I might not have enough materials though, although I have been collecting a lot of stuff. To craft new armor or weapons, you need a schematic and enough materials. The schematic determines the appearance and potential power of the crafted item. The materials determine the specific stats and powers that will be added to the new item. Cool. So let's get some Griffin mail. What shall I give my Inquisitor? That looks very dramatic. Can I give her a different hat? Ooh, Helm of the Inquisitor. Or the Inquisitor hat. Let's do the Helm of the Inquisitor if I can. Okay. 5 different types of crafting slots. Blah 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 blah. Okay, experiment with different combinations of materials and slots to create unique items that fit your needs. Okie dokie. Let's see what we can do. Okay. 14. Paragon's Luster's best so far. Let's do Paragon's Luster. And then let's... 14% heal bonus. Magic defense, less of it though. Spirit resistance, magic defense, electrical resistance. Now, one of the magic defense ones wouldn't be a bad thing. This was the best. Absorbing helmet, okay. Now let's make you something. The Griffin mail. Problem is I don't like how that looks. It's not as nice. But I do like this armor. Let's do this one for now. Yellow. White. I like the white. That's good. Right. We're not going to spend too much time on this. Ooh, plus 40 maximum health. That would be really good. Let's do that. And then one more. Plus 5 range defense. I'm not ranged, so that wouldn't be very... Oh, it's defense. That could be good then. Cold resistance. More cold resistance. So I have cold resistance or I have ranged defense. Maybe I should go with ranged defense. Craft. Deflecting vigorous hunter armor. That's a bit of a mouthful, but okay. I spent many hours finding resources and crafting. It's quite addictive. I always get really obsessed with the outfits and the colours and getting everything to look very good and to be best for the characters. But yeah, I understand the charm of finding resources and crafting. I think it's fun. So let's give me my new armor. I want my new helmet and my new beautiful weapons. Let's see if I can craft a weapon that's better than my current weapon. Ooh, rib splitter. Ooh, these are all lovely. I like these, and they're pretty much all of these options are better than what I've currently got. On the highest difficulties, you need to craft your own armor and weapons. Oh, that sounds fun. I don't normally play on like the high difficulties, but that sounds like a fun extra dimension to the game. So if you haven't, so at the start of the game, for instance, would you just not have any armor, or would you have like just like a default, and then if you want to improve, the only way you can improve is by crafting more? Is that the I like this rib splitter. Let's see if I've got enough materials to do it. Rogue. Oh no, I am a rogue. I got worried then. I was like, I'm not a rogue, I can't do this. But I can do this. 92 damage. Ooh. 105 damage. I want the Paragon's Luster. Ooh, 5% heal on kill. I keep saying ooh, I'm sorry. I'm just very excited about all of these new abilities that I am getting. Barrier damage. I don't really do barriers. I like the heal on kill. Maybe I'll do the Samite because I've got so much of it. Now let's do this one. Dexterity. More dexterity. Alright, my only choice is a dexterity, so I guess we'll go with the one that I have most of, which is canine leather. One more thing. Stagger on hit. Armor penetration. That would be good. Nightmare difficulty is only challenging right at the beginning, especially the Pride Demon. Ooh. Okay, that's interesting. I always play on like the easiest because I'm far more of like a story-based, like my priority is far more of story. And also I'm just like not very good at combat and stuff. But that's interesting. DA is a crafting game, you don't need to be combat skilled. Maybe that's why I like it. 3% attack. 5% attack. More Paragon's Luster. We could just be like completely Paragon's Luster based outfit here. Stagger on hit, armor penetration. I still feel like armor penetration would be good. Let's do that. A healing agile dirk. And now I want to do this one if I can, because that looks really good. Let's see. Drakestone 204. Not enough Paragon's Luster now. Let's just do the 204 one then. But then the one I have at the minute is 209, so maybe I should stick with that for now. And then when I get more Paragon's Luster, then I'll craft that. That's a plan. I'll just change one of my daggers then. I'll just change one of my daggers. Right. What do I have? Bleeder of Souls. So I want to get rid of the one on the right. There we go. So I've got 270 and 203. I feel like that's good. They don't match even slightly, but we're good. Now I'm going to save quickly. My problem is I like crafting and finding loot, but with that combat gets too easy, so I have to increase the difficulty. That makes sense. Modify weapons. Upgrading an item adds the upgrade stat to the item's stats in addition to changing its appearance. You can freely remove and add existing upgrades. Okay. So, I kind of should upgrade Bianca, right? If I can. Apparently not. Kunari Battle Axe. What else haven't I done? Oh, storage. Now I'm very quickly going to put a bunch of stuff in storage, and then we will leave the Undercroft. It won't just be like an entire stream of Undercroft. Inventory. So I want to examine things and get rid of the stuff which is the least damagey. The least damagey is the technical term. Hand hammer. Let's keep that. Get rid of that. Great sword's good. Get rid of that. We have 2 of these great swords. Get rid of the lesser. We can get rid of these staffs. Thief blade. Don't need 126 or 131. Keep that one just in case. Don't need a 41 longbow or that one. Definitely don't need a 5. Right, and now let's get rid of some armor. Probably don't need that. Or that one. 54, 43, 72, 50, 128, 41, 120, 60, defender mail. There's 2 defender mails, so get rid of that one. Defender coat, and then stick with those. Bianca. Good. 26 of 75. That's going to be good later. That's going to be really good later. Let's save quickly. And let's go see Josephine before I forget again. So this will be, well, I don't want to spoil, so I won't tell you what it will be, in case anybody's watching who hasn't played before. Let's go see Josephine. Hello.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the higher stakes, and to the death. The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
Dangerously unstable?
Exactly what do you mean? How is it more dangerous than usual?
The Empress is in the middle of a civil war. Her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard, seeks to take her throne by force. Leliana reports that a group of elves has been sabotaging both armies, drawing out the hostilities. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Thedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
Let's be
a grand
jovial.
Masquerade. I need to go shopping.
We don't have enough sway with the court to arrange an invitation. Perhaps a few more alliances.
Or soldiers.
We need a greater presence in Orlais. And soon.
Let's get some power. Oh, 30. I have 10. Crumbs. Okay. let's go to the exclamation mark, which is Cullen. I love Skyhold. Whoops-a-daisy. Will I be able to get there though? Because last time there was that there. Can I go this way? Maybe I'll just go... Maybe I'll go speak with Varric on the battlements, since I can get there. Let's worry about Cullen later. Thanks for the follow, Old Man Mischief. Okay, I should save here because sometimes you can get to it via Solus, turn right. Okay, then I think we should do that first. Okay, let's do that because I want to save this bit for later. So, or can I, if I could, for instance, fast travel? Nope, I still can't fast travel. Okay, I'll get to Solus and then hope for the best. I'm gonna get so lost. I just have no sense of direction. Can I get through that door?
Here at last. Praise the Maker, this fortress keeps us safe.
I've gone the wrong side. This is going to get annoying if I'm just like continuously going in the wrong direction. Hello Vivienne, good to see you again. Right, so oh no, the bridge doesn't exist yet. Okay. At least at least we've exhausted our options then. Let's go speak with Varric. Cullen cannot be in his quarters. Ah, okay. I think I remember now. I think I've had this problem before where it's like, go and see Cullen, and Cullen isn't there.
Of course.
Okay, maybe we'll save Cullen for another time then. Sorry that we've just spent like 5 minutes going up and down these stairs, but let's go see Varric now. That's true, there was a bridge. I thought I just like misremembered. It's very confusing at the start of Skyhold when like half of the stuff that I remember doesn't exist yet. It's very inconvenient. That's why he has his bench in the courtyard. Ah, okay. Maybe the next time we come back to Skyhold after a quest, then we'll be able to actually get rid of that exclamation mark. Right. So I want to do custom champion of Kirkwall because I have one, but I'm not going to be very long doing it because I don't want to like waste time. Okay, let's customize. General. Modify. Face shape. So. Oh, I can't remember what colour her eyes are. I think they're green. I think they were green. We'll go with that colour. Hair. Okay, this I can remember. Problem is her hair's pretty similar to my Inquisitor's. Maybe she could grow her hair. That wouldn't be too weird. I'm going to change the hair colour first though because I can't really see the black. My hawk had bright red hair. So in case there's anybody watching that doesn't know Dragon Age, Hawk is the player character in Dragon Age 2. So we're about to meet her again and it's very exciting. None of these hair colours seem right. Ah, I played this one but not the previous ones and I didn't know that. Oh! Then you're about to meet Hawk for the first time. My favourite ever player character that I have created is the Hawk that I've made in all of the Dragon Age games. So that's why I'm, like, spending the time to do this. Because, like, I would miss my Hawk if if I just used the default. So I'm going to make my old Hawk. Maybe I'll give her pretty sure this is the hair that my Inquisitor has. Oh well. There is a later mission and if you set it up in a certain way you either have... Oh no, I'm not going to read that in case spoilers. But yeah, I've got it set up so that that won't happen. I haven't got it set up in that way. Let's go back. Head and ears. Ear size, let's just keep them as they are. I'm not too fussed about her ears. Cheekbones, though. That's better. This actually does look quite a bit like my Hawk. Previously I've had quite a lot of difficulty getting her to look like the Hawk that I created. But this doesn't actually look too bad. Yeah, it's disguised enough to not be a spoiler, yeah. I just didn't want to like read it out and go into too much. I was about to start talking in depth about what you were mentioning, so that's why I stopped myself. Let's just stick with this. Nose, though. It's probably the right nose. She hasn't got a broken nose. And mouth shape? Can't remember. Scars and tattoos. I could give some scars. 'Cause she didn't have any before. Maybe I won't though. Makeup. It's probably about right. I might have just created a hawk which looks pretty similar to my Inquisitor, but never mind. Right, accept changes. Say hello to my hawk, or the best approximation I can make.
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him, after all.
You've already dropped half a mountain on the bastard. I'm sure anything I can tell you pales in comparison.
I've heard stories about you. Yeah, it has to be set up in a very unusual way. Yeah, my Origins story took the plot, took the characters in a slightly different direction, so I don't have quite that big of a decision to make, luckily. But I might play Origins again and try. I've heard stories about you.
Oh, I don't know. You did save a city from a horde of rampaging Kunari. I don't see how that really applies. Or is there a horde of rampaging Kunari I don't know about? There's a Kunari. He almost qualifies as a horde all by himself. Fortunately, he's on our side. So, then, what can I tell you? Varric said that you fought Corypheus before. Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
That's not good.
So Corypheus has the Venatori, the Red Templars, and now possibly the Wardens as well. Wonderful. I didn't come this far just to give you bad news. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
What were you investigating?
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens? The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it. Corypheus had Templars with him at Haven. They looked like they'd been exposed to the lyrium you describe. Hopefully, my friend in the Wardens will know more.
It's worth a shot.
I'll take any lead I can get at the moment. Good. I'll do whatever I can to help. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time I'll make sure of it. Inquisitor.
Oh, shall we investigate? You fought... Let's investigate.
You said you thought you killed Corypheus. The Grey Wardens had him imprisoned. They used my father's blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground. Maybe his tie to the Blight somehow brought him back, or maybe it's all Tevinter magic, but he was dead, I swear it.
I played Inquisition first, then DA2, and finally Origins. I never got into Origins because of that. Yeah, I played Inquisition first too, and then I went back and I played Origins, and then the second game, and then Inquisition again. So every Inquisition I've played, apart from the first time I played, I've been playing with like my custom world state for my one playthrough of Origins and DA2. So So I think at some point I would like to go back and make a different, you know, custom world, play Origins and DA2 again, so that I can have some different characters and stuff in Inquisition and a slightly different world. Tell me about Anders.
I'd like to know more about Anders. What was he like?
I don't know if there ever was just an Anders. He was crazy. By the end, there was nothing left in him, except this insane need to start a war no one could win.
Where have you been?
And where did you go after the mages rebelled?
I heard the Chantry might be sending an exalted march to Kirkwall to put down the rebellion. I hoped that leaving would save lives and force the Divine to divide her forces to come after me. As it turned out, I needn't have bothered. All the circles started rising up, and the exalted march never came.
Why are you alone?
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now?
When the Wardens began acting strangely, I had my friend Aveline take my sister out of the Free Marches. Isabella and I never believed in being tied down. When I had to go into hiding, she understood. We'll see each other again. Until then, she'll be having fun. But hopefully not too much fun.
What has Varric told you?
I assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me?
Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition. I think the exact phrase was, has a good shot at fixing Blondie's mess.
We'll talk later.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Ew, we can do that. We have the power to do that. Go to the war table to find the warden. Okay. I have difficulties to play with other decisions. I usually end up making the same. I know what you mean. Yeah, it, the only times I've ever successfully made different decisions... Oh look, there's just like a big gap there. Is when I've created a character with like a very strong, well, character. Where it's like this person would definitely not make the choices that my previous characters have made. That's the only time where I've ever successfully made Inquisition a very different experience. But for the most part, you're right. I mean, I tend to make similar changes every time. Yes, when I make the wrong decisions, I start to feel uncomfortable with my characters. Yep. It's true. Right, what do we need to do? We need to go here, and we need to go there. I'm very annoyed by the complete inability to fast travel. I want to fast travel. Let's just walk down the stairs again. Right, I'm gonna get lost. Thanks for the follow, Johnny Wyatt. I think I want to go this way. Where do I want to go? No, that's not where I wanted to go. I'm gonna have to do this. See, now that exclamation, that question mark is gone, and that's not helpful. Okay, let's just go to the war room. Let's just go to the war room. Ah, fast travel is disabled, so you cannot reach the garden area or the stables. Ah, okay. That's why. As I say, I am endlessly confused by Skyhold not being entirely formed yet. Let's go to the war table. We haven't spoken to Varric yet. I'm getting distracted. Let's just go to the war table. Woohoo! I think we have... Oh, and we have perks. Let's see what we should get. Maybe not one from here. I'd like... You cannot. He started the Hawk introduction. Ah, okay. Thank you. I'm very glad you're here. I feel like I would not have arcane knowledge. I feel like the last time we did this, I was going to get something the next time I had an Inquisition perk. But unfortunately, now we get here, I can't remember what that was. Which is perhaps a surprise to nobody, that I can't remember a thing. Nobility knowledge, that could be helpful. Why are you having trouble? I'm not having trouble, I'm just forgetting. I'm just getting lost easily. It's not trouble exactly, it's just the foreknowledge first. It adds more dialogue options. Yeah. I've got one of the knowledges, so the... I normally get one of the ones which makes you, gives you more room in your inventory. I normally get that pretty quickly, that one. The one that increases your inventory capacity, because that's always a struggle that I have. So I could get history knowledge, or I could get nobility knowledge. Which would my character be most likely to have? I mean, I feel like the nobility knowledge could be useful in the next little while. Let's do that. Let's do that. I think it probably was a knowledge one, which I was trying to, which I was planning on getting next. Investigate the strange chalk markings. Posts set up along the Imperial Highway ostensibly to guard trade routes and facilitate procuring supplies for the Inquisition. Eyes on all approaches. Fourth night, a caravan carrying refugees makes camp nearby for protection. After midnight, a young woman on crutches makes small talk with patrol guard. After he passes, she crouches and makes the mark on a tent post. The woman pretends for half an hour to know nothing. When it becomes clear the ruse will not work, she kisses an Andrastian locket and says, "Glory to those across the seas." She dies, the locket was poison. 30 influence. Yay. And now what we need to do is get these ones. Answer a request from Hasmal. Commander Cullen, your men arrived this morning. It's good to see the Inquisition still trusts Templars to perform their duties. Once we ensure that Hasmal's circle is stable and that no dangerous items fall into the hands of unsuspecting scavengers, we will join you ourselves. Knight Commander Bryson. Perfect. More influence. Just what we need. And I think that was all we have. So I need to do some other things. Protect Clan Lavaland would be good. But let's just look at these other ones first. Acquire the Arcanist. Yes, I need to do that one as well. Dorian's request. There's so many that I can do now. Yay. Reclaiming the Mage Rebellion. Let's just see what's happening in Orlais. Friend in Cavernous. Resorted Boons. Okay, looks like we should do 3 of these. Find the Warden. That's the quest that we're going to do. Let's protect Clan Lavalan. Darlen, I would not trouble you normally. You have enough on your shoulders fighting ancient Tevinter Magisters while representing your people. Unfortunately, the rifts that plague this land have spread chaos and fear along with them, and many seek to take advantage of it. Bandits are attacking Clan Lavaland. The raiders are well armed and heavily armoured, and they come in numbers our hunters cannot match. We had settled in a small unclaimed valley not far from Wickham, a safe place with few rifts, but these bandits may force us to seek a new home. If your Inquisition can help, you might save our clan much hardship. Dareth Shiral. Let's see which one. It is odd for him to select bandage so close to his city. Yeah, let's do that one.
At your service.
Let's give Josephine that task, and then we also wanted to acquire an Arcanist. Skyhold has incredible potential for rune crafting and mastercraft smithing, if only we had a gifted mind to gain full benefit. The War and the Venatori have claimed many experts, but we have located an Arcanist with great skill and a reputation for humbling first enchanters in both Andrastrian and Imperial circles. 2 assassination attempts and at least 1 explosion have made landholders reluctant to allow our passage through their territory. It will take significant effort to bring her from Tantervale, but this Arcanist would be invaluable to the Inquisition. Perfect. And it doesn't require any time. That's my favourite kind of quest. Let's do Leliana then. Woohoo! The Arcanist has been secured despite great cost and the concern of more than a few traditional-minded mages. She awaits a meeting with the Inquisitor in the Undercroft. We can do that the next time we are at Skyhold. So, what else did I want to do? Dorian's request. Now that you're in charge, there's something I thought I'd bring up. There are Venatori mages out there lurking in the wilderness. This comes as no surprise to you, since you can't swing a dead cat without hitting one of Corypheus's minions, but these particular Venatori have additional significance to myself. For one, I know them personally. I would call them friends, except that would imply I didn't want them dead, which I do. Since I have an idea of where they might be, thanks to an investigation I began before coming south, I thought we could put our heads together and track them down, at which point they would sneer something at you in Tevinter, and you would be forced to kill them, which makes everyone happy. You for eliminating a potential threat, me for eliminating men and women too stupid and short-sighted to be permitted continued breath. They would be less happy, but who cares about them? Up to you, my Lady Inquisitor. Let's do this. I guess Leliana, because it's quicker. We do not want to alert the Venatori to our awareness of their existence. I agree.
Let's see what we have.
Let's see indeed. And then there's one more we can do. So let's do it. Strike a bargain. Can't do that. Hack writer. Upon the waking sea. Conscript. Reclaiming the Mage Rebellion. Reclaiming the Mage Rebellion. Let's see what this is. Fiona, we got the word out to everyone we could, but some cells were too remote to reach. We'll need the Inquisition to contact them, at least to let them know the Templars are gone. They are gone, right? Right? Sketch. Cullen. They're likely afraid to come out of hiding. I can send a few non-Templar soldiers to protect the mages on their way here. Sure, let's do that.
Inquisitor.
And now we need to go and get the Warden. Find the Warden. Hawke has revealed that Corypheus can influence the minds of Grey Wardens. If the Darkspawn brings them under his sway, he'll command a legion of highly skilled warriors. The Inquisition must hunt down Hawke's Grey Warden ally hiding in Crestwood to learn about the other Wardens' plans. No one has travelled to or from Crestwood since the breach, and Leliana will send her fastest agents to discover what disaster has rendered it silent. Secrets. We must ensure that a trap is not awaiting us in Crestwood. I will send the scouts at your command. That's all the reading done. Let's go. Let's go do a thing. Let's no longer be in Skyhold for a bit. That'll be fun. Find the Warden. A hastily scrawled note received by messenger bird. I have lost the ability to read it all. Inquisitor. Hawke's Warden friend is somewhere here. Disappeared before we could talk to him. He's good. Be careful on the road. Lots of undead. Ooh, lots of undead. People here need our help. Explain more once you're here. Harding. Accept report. Let's go. Right, who should we take? So my thought is that if we do this and then stop the stream, because I was planning on finishing in the next half hour, so if that's okay with everyone, I will do a little bit of this and either finish it or get to a good place, and then we can stop and come back later on Saturday. So let's see, who shall I take? Who would be good to take? Varric would be good. But that means I've got 2 rogues. Then who out of... I don't think I should take Vivienne. Solus or... Let's take Dorian, because with Varric that could be fun. To take Iron Bull. I'll have to take Cole out at some point, but not when I've already got 2 rogues. Iron Bull or Cassandra? Like Cassandra, I guess in theory Cassandra for this. Maybe Cassandra. I can always change my mind later. Let's take Cassandra just in case it's useful. But then what if... No, maybe... maybe Iron Ball. Changed my mind already. I thought I might. Let's go with Iron Ball. Just in case. Because Cassandra's not happy about Hawk. So maybe not Cassandra. Confirm. Let's do it before I change my mind again. I'm not going to be able to read that before we move on, so let's just leave it there.
Good to see you safe, Inquisitor. We've got trouble ahead.
I bet, if you're worried.
If you're on edge, I should alert the entire Inquisition.
Or increase my hazard pay. That's an option.
Are things that bad? Oh.
Crestwood was the site of a flood 10 years ago during the Blight. It's not the only rift in the area, but after it appeared, corpses started walking out of the lake. You'll have to fight through them to get to the cave where Sir Hawk's Grey Warden friend is hiding.
Are you safe here?
Have any undead attacked the camp?
We've had a few shamblers, but most head toward the village below. Maybe someone in Crestwood can tell you how to get to the rift in the lake. Maker knows they'll want help. Good luck, and please be safe.
Right, let's work out what we're doing. First, we want to go and get requisitions.
This might interest you, sir.
Oh, report.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
Great. I like this map very much. Right, let's see what we're doing. Oh, that's helpful. Right, it looks like we should do the other thing first. On the way. Help Crestwood fight back against the undead. Let's do that. And let's save. And now we go down here. Perfect.
There must be a way to get to the rift in the lake.
Maybe the locals will lend us a boat.
Ooh, it looks like there are things. Let's stealth it up. With my new dagger.
Back to the village, miss. These roads aren't safe.
Ooh, Grey Warden.
The Grey Wardens thank you for your aid, Inquisitor.
You are welcome. Why are you here?
What are you doing in Crestwood?
A warden named Stroud is wanted for questioning. We heard he'd passed through here, but the villagers knew nothing. They have troubles enough.
What do you know about him?
What have you been told about this rogue warden?
Warden Commander Clarel ordered his capture. I can say no more than that. I hope Sir Stroud comes with us peacefully. I trained under him for a time. He's a good man, I'm sure of that.
Well, we definitely don't know where he is. Definitely not. We're definitely not going to meet him.
Farewell.
Farewell.
sir. Are you sure we can't help the village? Our orders are clear.
Caerbronach, Crest Road, North Gate, Crest Road.
Still don't feel right.
None of those wardens mentioned a new leader. I don't think they're part of Corypheus' plot to seize the Order.
They didn't strike me as excellent actors, no.
I hope Hawke's warden friend has answers for us.
Loot. Let's get some loot. Now we have so much inventory space. Ooh, there's more. Let's wait till we get closer and then let's stealth it up.
Undead by the gates!
Let's lend a hand!
Yes, let's lend a hand.
It's the Inquisitor. Keep your guard up. More of them on their way from the lake.
I could attack, but I could also get this corpse bane. I know my priorities.
Thanks for your help, but I fear we haven't seen the end of these creatures.
Josephine's ready to
How
report
many
in.
did we lose?
No one this time.
Did you see? The corpses are coming from where old Crestwood used to be.
Right, we're actually doing something.
Not surprised.
Let's go in here. Ooh. I want to follow this exclamation mark, if I can. I need to go. Maybe I need to go the other way.
A moment, your worship.
Ooh, I had a little blip there.
Why doesn't Judith live in the village while this is going on? Make her, if something happens.
Who's Judith?
Are you looking for someone named Judith?
Oh, was I speaking out loud? Judith lives outside the village. I asked her to hide here when the undead came, but she wouldn't hear it.
Why not?
Why wouldn't she hide where it's safer?
Likes her space, she says. I told Judith my house was big enough. Me and the boy could sleep in the barn if she wanted room. She turned me down.
Farewell.
Good day to you.
And to you.
Now let me just see if there's any loot I can have before I leave your house. Thank you. And then there's another question mark over here.
Find your own shelter.
Okay. Let's go.
Please! The mayor could use your assistance.
I will go to the mayor. The mayor's house. Perfect.
The Inquisitor.
Keep doing that.
Oh, Mayor Dedrick of Crestwood Village. At your service, despite everything. Are you here to stop the undead?
We will, right? I mean, these people are terrified.
Can I get to that Fade Rift?
The undead are appearing because of a rift in the Fade. How can I get to it?
The light in the lake? It's coming from the caves below Old Crestwood. Darkspawn flooded it 10 years ago during the Blight. Wiped out the village, killing the refugees we took in.
What about draining it?
I saw a dam. If we use it to drain the lake, I can get to that Fade Rift.
Drain the... There must be some other way.
There's not. There's really not.
You'd have to evict the bandits in the old fort to use the dam. I can't ask you to risk your life.
I'll be fine.
Trust me, I've fought worse than bandits and the undead.
Then I have no choice. This key unlocks the gate to the dam controls past the fort. The rift must be in the caves under Old Crestwood. But, Inquisitor, I would not linger there.
Investigate? Who are those bandits?
What can you tell me about the bandits camped in the fort?
The highwaymen? Thugs and thieves. They make a living raiding caravans on the King's Road. When the dead rose from the lake, The bandits killed the old gamekeeper and the fort and took it for themselves. We could have saved people if we'd been able to hide there instead of in our homes.
Until later.
Of course.
Right. Claim the keep to reach the dam. Oh, maybe there's something I can loot. Read. The Underfells. The Underfells are a land of shocking extremes. It is the most desolate place in all the world, for 2 blights have left great expanses of the steppe so completely devoid of life that corpses cannot even decay there. No insect or grub will ever reach them. It is a land filled with wonders like the Murdain, with its gigantic white statue of Our Lady carved into its face, her hands outstretched and bearing an eternal flame, or Weishaupt fortress with its walls of living rock towering over the desolate plains below. The Anders, too, are a people of extremes, the most devout priests and the most deadly soldiers, the poorest nation in the world and the most feared. Right, let's go do a thing. But first, let's quickly look at the map, so that I can see the best order. So, this is where Hawk is. This is where Judith is. And this is where the keep is. So maybe I should just keep on this one. Let's do this. And maybe we'll finish the stream after we've done this. We'll see how long it takes. Can I go around here? Whoops, a daisy. Let's get some elf root. Claim the keep. Let's leave that one. This looks very keep-like. Take back Herr Bronach. Okay.
There's the keep the mayor talked about. And the bandits.
Gate open, no patrols. Risky, but we could rush it.
What's that?
Okay. Sad splinters. Let me go for the wolves. Dogs. I can't see very well. This is very quick. A great hunting. Famous BioWare cheese wheel. Right, let's actually go inside. Ow. There's a ladder. Well, I'll go for you. There we go. Are there more? Probably. There's one up here. Any more? Okay, let's continue.
You're Ben Hazareth, huh? The spies of the Kunari.
Oh, you've heard of us?
I spent some time in Kirkwall.
That must have been fun.
You could say that.
I want loot. They're all gonna come and join me, probably. Yep. Excuse me, please, Varric. No, everybody's coming. Climb down. BioWare wants to use a cheese wheel as a hidden watermark to detect if any other company copied the map or objects from them. Oh, cool. That was common once. Most game objects have a hidden watermark. Then it became a running joke in most BioWare games. That's cool. That's good information. Thank you. Like those paper towns you have where cartographers would put random towns that don't exist on their maps so that if anybody copied their map, they'd know. Awesome. Go up here. Get this archer. Who else have we got? Let's help Dorian. What names and phone registers? Oh!
Reinforcements!
Reinforcements. Let's loot quickly. And let's go.
Oh shit!
Oh, I am ill. I'm ill.
Flush them out!
And Bull, you seem to be sort of not doing anything. Are you feeling okay? Ooh, I've reached level 9. Perfect. In a moment when I've looted all of these bodies. And now Iron Ball's up there. And now they're all up there. Perfect. More loot. Let's quickly level up. Character record. What shall I get? Ooh, I can do this now. Focus teamwork. Successfully performing an ability combo earns additional focus for the party. I want to do that. I want to do that. Let's see if anybody else has got any points they can get. So it's been a little while since I've had Varric with me, but it's all good. Let's save. Now. More loot. Another door. Where are you? Is there anything here? Supply cache. I knew there was something. Because I used a potion. I just froze there, that's not good. That's not good. Let's sneakily go and attack these people. Let's go back and help everybody else. Gosh. By the time I'm getting there, everybody's dead. Perfect. That's how I like it. Now there's more. That's not very nice. Ow. Oh gosh, this one is This one's strong. Oh. Go away. Stop it.
Want a piece of me?
Ow.
Stole my blade,
I think that's all of them.
We could throw the Inquisition's banner over the battlements. The villagers may not even object.
Okay, I would like to do that. Any more loot though? Let's claim the keep. Yay! I feel like this might be a good place to end. Because then we can reach the dam and find Thingamy, Stroud next time. But we'll see. We'll just see what's it looks like. But yay, we have a new keep. Woohoo!
Finally.
Find a door that leads to the dam.
What now?
But
We should drain the lake. The mayor said the dam controls were through the fort.
Okay, let's talk to Charter.
Welcome, Inquisitor. My name is Charter.
Hello.
Leleana's eyes and ears, especially in this place. I'll have some information for you once my man Butcher finds us. He's running late.
You mentioned a spy.
When's the spy named Butcher supposed to arrive?
Half hour ago, by the south gate. I hope he's only delayed. Butcher's last message swore he had secrets for us worth 10 times his weight in gold.
What's useful here?
Did Sister Nightingale tell you why she wanted agents here?
We lie on the main road between Denerim and Valroyo. Couriers stop here all the time. For what they're paid, some have surprisingly loose tongues.
Anything to report?
What's happening in Crestwood?
The roads are nearly deserted. Too many undead keep rising from the lake.
Farewell.
I should be going.
Farewell.
With armor crafting, enemies get stronger, but you also deal more damage and can take more hits, so I'm not more skilled in combat. DIA is not a real combat game. The fight is pretty much the same, just with higher damage numbers on both sides. And on lower difficulties, you one hit kill everyone, which makes it too boring. Yeah, combat at my difficulty level isn't the most exciting, I must admit, but still, I still tend to play on it. Let's explore. Ooh, a door. So I feel like it would be good to stop here.
Our patrols have spotted another time.
Another time. Buy and sell. Merchant. Let's speak to the merchant quickly.
The Herald of Andraste. Welcome to my humble shop.
On my combat
Let me
looks
know if
exactly
there's
the
anything
same.
you need, my lady.
Where did you come from?
I thought all the merchants in the area left when the undead came.
You've come to vanquish them, have you not? I'm only too happy to offer you my best rates to speed your noble efforts onwards.
Okay.
Some of your wares are a little expensive for a farming village.
Many lords and ladies pass through here on their way to proper cities. You'd be surprised what they sometimes forget. Wig powder, mirrors, plate armor. Sadly, less refined goods take up the bulk of my trade.
Okay, let's
Good day to
stop
you.
randomly talking to a merchant. So, I feel like I'll stop here, and then next time we can go to the dam, and we can go to Stroud, and then start trying to gain more power so that we can... where is it we're going? We're going to help in Orlais, right? Going to help in Orlais with the Empress. That's it, it's the Empress. So, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for joining me in the chat and for your help when I was getting lost. And thank you for the follows as well. That was nice. Halam Shirao. Cool. I hope you have a great rest of the week. I will be streaming Dragon Age again on Saturday afternoon at 1 PM if you are around. But yes, if not, hopefully see you soon. And I hope you have a fantastic week. And this has been fun playing Dragon Age on a Thursday. So... it's been a nice Dragon Age time. I'm just going to pause and then end. So yes, thank you. Bye-bye. Have a good day.